DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, what is it? Saturday evening around 11 o'clock over here. Yeah, Mrs. DC just gone up to bed and it was a little bit early. I just didn't want to go to bed yet. And yeah, a little bit of whiskey and enjoying the evening. I put on the light up for us so that we could actually see what I was doing because without the main lights on, it's just really too dark. So I hope that you've all been well. I just come back from a week in Sweden, as some of you have seen on Facebook, and I have put up one or two videos. Yeah, it's been a really big and intense, long week. But it was good. It was good, and nevertheless, I mean, when you're out like that, you know, it just kind of after a while, it's enough. You just feel like you want to come back, and every now and then, I was thinking like, there's different countries, you know, around the world, which I like to visit and so on, and Slancha. And really, there's some countries that are nice to visit on business. They're nice to visit because they're nice countries. They look, you know, the countryside is beautiful and everything. But at the same time, they're kind of, should I say drab? Drab sounds a bit bad, doesn't it? But, you know, there's some, maybe you could put it the other way around. Some countries are mega fun. And the last few months, I've been to Ireland again, and the last few years, I've been around different countries. And yeah, it is true. I was thinking, wow, like when I'm in Ireland, it's always fun. There's always something going on, and we had a great time. I was with my colleague. Actually, he's a colleague, but he's also my boss. And we were at like I say, in Sweden. We went, you know, around. We had one hotel that had a spa, so we went to the spa and the sauna, and it was good. And but at the same time, after we were finished all this, we went down to the restaurant in the hotel. It wasn't that late, you know. It was like 8:15 in the evening. I think we're the last people actually ordering food, and yeah, I mean, you could tell it was like it wasn't up to par at that point. And saying, okay, and so we went to a meeting on the next day, and then came back to the hotel and walked around town. And I had, that's the video that I made after we had our meeting. We walked around town a bit, and we went to eat. What time was it? Around 6-ish. But still, I mean, it was like, yeah, we went to eat it's probably 6:30. And they asked us, are you able to have the table free by 7:45? Because we have, like, you know, people coming, but that was like the last people. And you could tell it was like the restaurant was already full. I guess the main difference is, like, for example, in Switzerland, if you want to eat before 7 in a restaurant, you're really the first ones, but by far. And when I used to live in Geneva, you couldn't get food in a restaurant before 7 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, I know. It changes. Different countries, different habits. When I was in Holland for different business meetings, they also ate earlier. But when I was over in Ireland, you could basically eat whenever. Nobody really cared. I don't know. I'm just relaxing. It is. After a big week like that, just relaxing. We have done a lot of cleaning. We've gone through stuff in our basement, and well, it's an ongoing process. We threw a lot of stuff out. What I did is I got a green screen, so we kind of put a whole bunch of things out and put the green screen to make a studio with soft boxes and stuff like that. Why? There's a wedding coming up in the family, and I thought, like, well, maybe this is a good time, to have a real studio type corner where I can take some pictures. So I put that up. I took 1 or 2 pictures on the green screen. The first pictures, Mrs. DC, and then put like a background where you can see like she's supposedly on the beach. Comes out well. It does. I mean, I'm just learning how to do this. Again, it's not like when you're doing green screen with videos, it's slightly different. When you're doing green screen with pictures, there's less software to get a decent picture out of it. That's what I did, and it looks pretty good. I realize it could be better, but it's like, a first go, and it's fun. As you can see, it's not like I'm searching for what I want to talk about. I'm just kind of like relaxing and having a time. It's like if we were together and we were opposite the table and having a drink together, and you don't have to like jump at every bit of conversation. I've said it many times in vlogs lately. I have 1 or 2 vlogs that I want to do. They'll come. It was funny on the weekend. No, sorry. Sorry about that. I'm mixed up. Not on the weekend, but on the trip with my friend. Once we got over there in Sweden, in Lund. Lund is the first town we were at. He looks at me and says, well, we got a while before the first meeting because we had a evening meeting, so we were going for supper, and that was the meeting. That was the beginning of the work day, so to say. And he looks at me and says, you want to go search for your little boxes? He knows I like to do geocaching. So it was really fun. So I had my boss going on, we were together, and we went geocaching. And we found one. The second one we didn't find, but he was searching like mad. I was so glad once we were in Gothenburg, where he actually was the one to find it. It was fun. It was real, but the thing was, it wasn't the fact of doing geocaching. The guy is my friend. He really is. He really is my friend. And we were doing things together, as 2 friends, we're doing things together. One day I'll maybe ask him if I can talk about him. There's just so many things in his life that would fascinate you, but I don't have the permission right now to talk about it, so I won't. Yeah. Anything else? No, I just wanted to come online, talk. It's Saturday evening, and everybody around here it's quiet now. Everybody seems to be gone to bed, except me. It's not even that late. It's only 11:15. But I just felt like pulling out the camera, making a vlog, saying hello, and that's it. Let me see how many minutes I'm up to. Doesn't it even say it? Oh yeah, like 9 something. Okay. I'll be DC signing off. Take care, everybody. Hope you have a good Sunday. Before long, I'll be off to bed as well. Okay, bye. Take care.